MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Ian Happ, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Marcus Stroman gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce to first. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Here's a look over to first. At the plate now, number 29, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, number 7. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 10 home runs, 27 driven in. Now the 1-0. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The 1-0. Chopper to short. He's got to hurry. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Andrew Abbott, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Fastball well outside. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Home run number 56 on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league. And rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Standing in, Suzuki. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
and maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 29 is there, and he has it for the out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now, and you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
So here's Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 264 is average entering play. Home runs up to 30 now, and 69 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Now at the plate, Jake Fraley.
Leading off from Cincinnati, the right fielder, number 27.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Slice down the left side, but foul. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
To the plate now, Tyler Stevenson, as he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Fraley on at first, nobody out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Votto still playing here at age 38. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Batting it.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. First and second here with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. Umaya is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan India. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Number 16.
First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. And he struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Christopher Morrow comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Miguel Amaya will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Striding in, number 29. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Two and 0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way.
Down to 3-1.
Number 7 will be next. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Number 7 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into the corner and slicing foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So here's the cleanup hitter, De La Cruz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Two balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Jake Fraley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Horner makes the play, and the inning comes to a close. 1-2-3 go the Reds, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico.
First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Marcus Stroman, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Ian Happ. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Stroman has a play. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Joey Votto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Line hard. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Dansby Swanson. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Hey, Dero, that's a one-out single right there. And, hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah. hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
And he's back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, a throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. And again, a throw. Runner back standing. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Popped him up. De La Cruz takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now back
at the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and 1 strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Christopher Morrow, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Morrow is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base paths. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Andrew Abbott.
off for the Reds. The pitcher, Andrew Abbott.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Jonathan India.
Ready for another shot now, Jonathan India. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 29.
Striding in once again, number 29. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Miguel Amaya will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Hey, you'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in, Nico Horner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the bleachers and out of here.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The pitcher, number 0, Marcus Stroman.
At the plate, Marcus Stroman. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 home. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Fouled away.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Lifted into center field. Number 29 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in once again, Suzuki. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now back, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini.
Mancini.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fraley is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Settling in now, Patrick Wisdom, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ian
attention,
Jabot
please.
will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 79, Ian Jabot.
Christopher Morrow will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Jabot, a native Texan. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds 2. Digging in now, number 7. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. The count is 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3-2, full count. Might have gone after ball 4 there, as this one's fouled away off to the right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Suzuki is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 44.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, De La Cruz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brandon Hughes is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Mike Tauchman is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Suzuki is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Standing in, Jake Fraley, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. First pitch on its way, and that's high for a ball. 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Second baseman,
Nico Horner will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch, ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Benson has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ, first in the league in home runs, and he added 1 more to his total earlier in this game.
Man, I can see myself in the Texas Rangers dugout right now, and the hitting coach Rudy Jaramillo would always say batting average will fluctuate, but they can never take away ribbies and homers, and this guy just keeps adding to the total.
Ready with the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Happ with a 2-1 count now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. 7th inning. Ready once again, Tyler Stevenson. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
High in the air out to center field. Tuckman is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 19.
Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Will Benson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
7th inning, the Reds.
Now batting, Dansby Swanson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Pitch on the way. Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting,
in now, Suzuki. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 29 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next to the Cubs,
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Trey Mancini, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Get down, 1-1. Nope, that's inside.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 6. Kevin Newman is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 27.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Daniel Valencia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Daniel Valencia.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 8 home runs, and 29 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping into the box, number 29. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hal is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Reds leave 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Lucas Sims is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The 1-1 home.
I got the count. 2-2.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Jared Young will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Jared Young.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-1 is a curveball that gets him out in front for a strike.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So in now for Chicago, Nico Horner, man at first after the 2-out walk. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. One left for the Cubs. They lead it 6. Anthony Kay comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Anthony
De La Cruz will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
The shortstop, number 44.
And now pitch on the way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batter, number 27.
Stepping in, Jake Fraley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
One out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Into the box, Tyler Stevenson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Up next from Cincinnati, the first baseman, Joey.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1 in the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. The Reds down to their last strike. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
6-2 the final total today. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Marcus Stroman earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Andrew Abbott permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.